I think it's important to talk about some of the allegations involving Alex Gerardo, better known online as Voice of Reason. Now, I hate internet drama, and I don't think it's spiritually healthy to get involved in gossip of who did and said various things. But there are some important reasons I think this particular set of allegations are ones that I should step in on, and I'll explain why. First, the allegations, without getting into all the salacious details, basically involve this. There are allegations of various sexually inappropriate communications with him and adult women, and one allegation of sexually inappropriate conversations with a teenage minor. Now, as of the time of this recording, Tuesday evening, Alex has disputed the second of those. And both are scandalous and both are leading a lot of people to have a lot of thoughts. We'll just say that. And I'm not in a situation where I can tell you the truth or falsity of various allegations. I don't know. I found out this whole controversy yesterday morning, seemingly a day after everyone on Twitter. I'm not here to share some new gossipy information, anything like that. I have nothing to share, nor would I want to share it. What I do have is this, a little bit of guidance from having gone through some of this more than some of you have. So let me explain why I think it's important for me to address it. Number one, I praised Alex recently, and he's said some very nice things about me. Given that, it'd be very strange to just say nothing in this context. Number two, he's someone who's had some affiliations with Catholic Answers. Now, he's not like a Catholic Answers apologist, but he is someone who's been on the radio show before and someone who we've promoted various things that he's said. And so again, it'd be strange to just pretend like that didn't happen. But the most important reason, I think, is the third one, which is that I think many of the people who are experiencing this, who are watching all of this play out in real time, are people for whom this is the first time that they've looked up to someone in the Catholic world and then felt like that person was going down in flames. And then the emotional and spiritual damage that that can cause is something that I think we have to seriously grapple with. Now, some of you watching, like me, are old enough to remember 2003, where there was just like a tidal wave of scandals when the first kind of stories about priestly sexual abuse were made public, and it was seemingly one scandal after another. And if you've survived that, you're probably in a very different position than someone who, say, is a recent convert or this is their first time really grappling with this. Because we can say, look, in some ways, this is a tale as old as time. You know, you go back to like the early 1100s and you've got people like Peter Abelard, the most famous philosopher in Europe, who is preying upon a female student. He actually takes her on as a student to seduce her. He ends up getting her pregnant. Her uncle, who's a priest, finds out and has Peter castrated. And it becomes this huge, like Europe-wide scandal that we still remember 900 years later. Thanks be to God, this isn't like that. But the notion that people can know the faith really well and still not be in good control of their own passions isn't a new story. But it is a story that I would suggest the internet is making worse.